Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sheikh Zubair back again with a very interesting topic today in which we will be talking about how to break silos in the workplace. Silos are created as your own boundaries with or working within in your own boundaries without knowing what's happening in the other area of the company and not collectively contributing towards the company. Before we start, let's understand why silos are created or what are those reasons which creates those silos or we become part of those silos. सबसे पहली चीज what forms a silo is lack of vision in an organization. And when we talk about vision, a lot of companies do have vision, but yet they have silos. उसकी सबसे बड़ी वजह ये है when you make a vision, you don't transfer it. And when I talk about transferring the vision, it's the transfer of emotion. The transfer of emotion is the same way जैसे कि we transfer an emotion to our kid when we ask them कि यार you should make your bed, or we ask our landlords to lower the rent. It's just the art of transferring our emotion to buy in the bigger goal. Or when we are negotiating or when we are buying something, that is when we are transferring our emotion to the other party and they fall in line with your reasoning or with your request. So that is how a vision needs to be transferred in any organization. होता ये है, majority of the organizations में you don't transfer the vision or you don't transfer that emotion. And when you're not transferring that emotion, all employees, they don't live your emotion. They don't march in your direction. And once that happens, that is the biggest root cause of creating a silo in an organization. क्योंकि आप खुद सोचिए, you have a vision, but you have no emotional transfer to that vision. How will the two connect? They will not connect. They will not connect at departmental level. They will not connect at individual level. They will not connect as a society or business community level as well. So what we need to do is once we create that vision of our company, the moment that is created, what needs to happen is that transfer of that vision to each and every employee of the company. And how we can do that is by transferring those emotions within each of the employee. जिस तरह जैसे ही people start living your emotions, the silos will start breaking up. Once that is done, once the emotion is transferred, once everyone is living your vision, the second thing which needs to happen is create collaborative teams. Once you create collaborative teams, all teams know they are working to each other's benefits. Interdependence create करने की ज़रूरत होती है. And once you start that concept of interdependence, there is no competition of being favoritism. Everyone knows that what I am doing is directly proportional or linked with my growth and the other party's growth as well. So make sure कीजिए, once you have developed the vision, once you have transferred the emotion, you create collaborative teams. And once those collaborative teams are created, create the culture of togetherness, create the culture of interdependence. And once that culture is created and everyone starts to work in a way that I know what I'm doing is complementing other person's work and I will gain from it as well, the next phase of breaking a silo would be actually getting the leaders on board. Because it is impossible for an organization to break their silos if you have the vision, if you have transferred the emotion, if you have made those collaborative teams, but if your leaders are not on board. And जब आपके leaders on board नहीं हैं, your departmental teams would say if they are not buying the idea of the vision, they are not buying the idea of collaborative work, your top man or your leader of your department, if he's totally not into it, the silo will never break. You will never get out of that vicious circle. So make sure करें when you're in that process of breaking those silos. First thing, again, I'm repeating because it's a very important topic and a very important concern in the corporate sector these days, is get the vision, transfer the emotion, create collaborative teams, and get the leaders on board. And once you have created this synergy, your leaders are on board, everybody is synced to the greater picture, everybody has the same emotion, your organization will rocket and there will never be a silo ever created in that organization. अच्छा, जब ये सब कुछ आपने कर लिया, in today's age, in today's platforms, in today's digital age, you need to create digital platforms for teams to collaborate as well. For example, you need to make sure you have an intranet available, you have certain sort of systems available that each team's work is quantifiable, yieldable, nazar aaye, and it's complementing. So once you start acknowledging each other's teams, the growth factor will be much higher and the yield will be much greater. So make sure kare कि once all the other steps are taken care of, you create those digital platforms in order to encourage your employees, compliment those people who are part of those interdependent teams so that they get more charged up being part of your, again, the top vision जिसके against हमने ये सारी चीज़ को लेके चल रहे हैं, and we are fighting that there should never be a silo in place within the organization. So make sure करें कि ये सारे steps हम follow करें. Once all that is done, and once all that is done or you're about to start all that, एक और चीज़ जो सबसे पहले हमें करनी है ये सब करने से पहले is change the mindset. And how do you change the mindset? You change the mindset with training, soft skills training, so that people understand the value of the vision. So train your staff, make sure kare कि they understand the concept of what is team, what is working in interdependence, what is a vision, what power the vision has, your leader should be on board. ये सब चीज़ें जब आप collaborate कर लेते हैं तो you will never ever find any organization which would come back to you and tell you yes we have silos, हमें तो पता ही नहीं होता दूसरे department में क्या हो रहा है और how we are actually contributing towards the organization. बैक ऑफिस वाले को प्रोडक्शन वाले को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करने का पता नहीं होता, प्रोडक्शन वाला समझता है आई एम द बिग गाय, मार्केटिंग वाला कहता है आई एम द गाय हु इज ब्रिंगिंग इन द नंबर्स. सो इन ऑर्डर टू कर्ब ऑल दैट you need to have these practices in place so everybody gets the slice of the cake as well. Also, they know that we are contributing towards the bigger gain of the company. इसकी एक सबसे बड़ी और अच्छी मिसाल ये है, for example, if you're part of an organization, your watchman till your CEO should know that each and every action of mine is impacting to the bigger vision of the company. Or bigger vision of the company, for example, how it's communicated. Again, that emotional transfer to your watchman at the gate, how he has to greet the guests coming in, the staff coming in, and he should know the way I'm greeting these people is actually contributing to the bigger picture. And same goes vice versa. The top man should know the way I'm communicating with the top man, the senior tier of the company, and the same way I should communicate at the lower tier of the company. And once all that is done, आप guarantee कर ले कि there will be great success coming to you. You'll have great talent to come and work for you, and you will be a market leader in anything or any sort of business the organization is into, and people would look forward to be part of those organizations rather working for an organization which has a lot of silos. People work in different categories and they don't know what we are actually doing. आप great organizations उठा के देख लें, Google has a vision, Walmart has a vision, IKEA has a vision. These are the organizations which are working with the vision, with the emotional transfer, and there is no silos. Each and every employee of those companies working across the world, they know what we are contributing towards. My action contributes to the growth of the company, my growth as a professional person of the company, and my team growth as well. So I hope this helps you all to identify the silos also, first thing, and as managers, as leaders, as top tier of the companies, how to break those silos if you have them. So this is all for today. I hope you had a good experience, or you learn, you get good info out of this. And if you like the video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share, because this is something which is very important, because my goal in order to make this video is to get this message across to the wider community, so that we bring a big change within our society, our culture, because I feel Pakistanis are great people to work with, great individuals as professionals. It's just we need to change our mindset towards our growth and better perspective. That was today's learning. I hope you all like it. Take care. Khuda Hafiz.